Well, in Nashville, that was a big thing to co-write. Excuse me. And and the thing about it from a business standpoint that was great was because I might write for Jack Music, and someone else might be writing for Fox or a publishing company. But if we both had half that song, both those companies were going to be trying to work that song and get it to people.
Ah.
And half of that is better than nothing of the
all
whole.
nothing, yeah.
And so there's a business thing from a standpoint of co-writing. We we have a little idea and we come and we go, man, this ought to be, and the other person likes it. I like it. So we start writing, and we have our little thing that we came in, our little darling. That's our darling.
Now, I was going to mention that. You told me that like 20 years ago. He said, you know, Bill, because I was brought a song to show it to him, and he says, you know, you could change this here, or you might want to redo the chorus here, or make that line fit better. And I was balking at it, because I liked the way it was. And
Sure, we all do.
And he goes, yeah, those are the little darlings. You fall in love with that song, you don't want to change anything. He said, but I would say that as a writer, I have now matured to I edit things. I do make corrections now. I do change things.
It's tough to throw out that thing that you hung everything on that got you that far into the song, and then sometimes, especially if you're co-writing, because you might co-write with another guy or maybe there are a couple of people, and they're kind of over there going, I don't know about that. I can tell it,
Yeah.
But I'm hanging on because I just think they don't see it. But yeah, you're right. Co-writing's a different thing. It's really about it's not all the time with co-writing about, it's tougher to write from the heart all the time when you're co-writing. You better do it quick.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty much a skill labor putting things together.
Did you ever have the one of those cutthroat things where guy comes in, star comes in and says, hey, maybe we could say the there instead of there, and then they got a co-write out of the deal. They didn't really write the song, but they got a co-write.
I actually have. I've been on both ends of it. I had one song I wrote with a great songwriter, and he and I had worked on this thing, and we wrote it, and then he rewrote some of it, and he only thought I deserved a third when we got back. And I've been getting paid, but I've been getting a full thing on the song anyway. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that happens. That can always.
It's a tough business. That's all there is to it.
There used to be a saying in Nashville: "If you say it, I stole it." That's where you'd go. Be careful what you play for other people when you have this great thing. The gambler might have been beginning played by somebody else. I mean, he didn't steal that song.
No.
And but I'm saying it. Those things happen. It's a cutthroat business, and I think if your listeners and watchers, your audience is interested in go to Nashville, it's a different place now than when I went in 1970.
Yeah.
And moved there from Norfolk in the end of June 1970, and there was no over the top, this frivolous respect for country music, and people were on The Voice and they were there, and it was, you'd see Waylon and Tom Paul Glazer playing the pinball machines at the Burger Boy. Anytime you went in there, hey, what is going on now? And people were all over the place. It was accessible. You could go to places and at least have a shot at playing them a song. But now I think it's really corporate hard. But that doesn't shut the door on creativity.